Join me as I dive into the mind of a survivor and try to piece together what really caused the fall of Rome. Every empire thinks it's eternal. Rome was no different. Then it was gone. But what if its collapse wasn't a bolt from the blue, but a predictable failure? One historian, Edward Gibbon, dedicated his life to this question. He didn't just write about Rome's fall. He found a universal rule for how power is won and lost, all captured in a single brilliant idea. Edward Gibbon was an unlikely genius. A sickly child whose formal education was a dead end, his real learning came from his own bottomless curiosity, like a plant finding its own way to the sun. His defining moment happened in 1764, in Rome, as he sat amidst the ruins of the Capitol. He was struck by a question that would define his life. What could bring such immoderate greatness to ruin? This question would lead to his masterpiece, The History of the Decline and Fall of the Roman Empire. To find the answer, Gibbon went straight to the primary sources. He discovered Rome's fall wasn't a single event, but a slow decay from within, like a mighty tree rotting from the core while its leaves still looked green. The empire, he argued, lost its civic virtue, the discipline and dedication that made it great. Prosperity became a subtle poison, like a sweet drink that slowly dulls the senses and weakens the body. It's here that Gibbon offers his core philosophy in one sentence. The winds and the waves are always on the side of the ablest navigators. The winds and waves are the chaos every society faces: invasions, economic collapse, corruption. These forces are neutral, like fire. They can either cook your food or burn your house down. They shatter the unprepared. But for the ablest navigators, those with skill and foresight, that same chaos becomes momentum. Rome didn't fall because history turned against it. It fell because its people grew so comfortable they forgot how to sail their own ship. Gibbon showed that history is driven by human choices and human failures. If you believe these lessons from the past are vital, subscribe and join us as we explore the ideas that shape our world. The rule in Gibbon's own life, Gibbon didn't just write about this idea, he lived it. Facing illness and a failed education, he refused to be shipwrecked by his circumstances. He took the helm, mastering Roman history through relentless self-discipline. When his book was published, it caused a storm of controversy, especially his claim that the rise of Christianity contributed to Rome's fall. But Gibbon navigated this criticism with a steady hand, treating the attacks like a sudden squall, using their energy to cement his reputation as a brilliant scholar. He proved his own point. Success is about skill, not luck. Edward Gibbon gave us more than a history of Rome. He gave us a timeless lesson. The winds and waves favor the ablest navigators. This tells us that greatness is never an accident, and collapse is never a surprise. His work is a warning against the poison of prosperity, which makes us complacent and sleepy right when we need to be most vigilant. So the question isn't really about the past. It's for us right now. Are we building the skills and discipline to master the inevitable storms of our time? Or are we like the later Romans, just enjoying the calm on the deck, unaware that the waves are gathering force against a ship we've forgotten how to maintain? If this message touched your heart, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss another moment of inspiration. And please share it with those you love, because sometimes a single spark of hope is all someone needs.